What is up, guys and girls? So we did a couple of Doom and Doom 2 co-op nightmare levels last night, thanks to Hellstormer and Kevin Johnston, or Aaron Herbert as well. And we managed to smash this out. Now, this is the first time I've played as the host. I've always been the Shareplayer, if you will, on these games. I've always had the lag. So a couple things to mention. Well, as you can see there, this is E3M4, the most difficult one, and there's the blue key. The screen on the right is the one with the massive lag. Do not berate that gameplay because it is so difficult to play, and I know this firsthand, to play with the lag as much as almost a second or half a second on your controls. Now, the one on the left is myself, and this is how we work together. So he's going to spend a lot of the time clearing enemies, and I'm going to come in behind and try and run through them. But this is always just trial and error. A couple of things to mention. In the description, there's going to be shortcuts, obviously, to everything you might want to find, as well as the end of the video, there is a video on how to share play with Doom and Doom 2, which was a bit confusing at the start, but in the end, we got there. So I also didn't realize that you can only share play with 2 people. For some reason, I thought you could share play with more. This is not the case. So if you're wanting help with these guides, then email me from the description, guys. Please don't send me a PSN message. I needed an email so I could do a proper filing system. And like I said, I'll keep track of what everyone needs, what time zones they're in, and we can organize some share plays. Probably going to be every Tuesday and Thursday evening, but potentially other times as well. So as you can see there in the screen, in both screens that is, we got the blue key like I mentioned before, and now we're heading to the next area. And this was definitely obviously the most hardest one, the most difficult one for me in Doom 1. And with the help of Mr. Hellstormer over there, we eventually got it. Now, I do skip some sections, some runs where I show you where to go, and then I'll skip to the run that was successful in that run. So you don't have to watch everything, every run, every time. And I do that more in the following clips. This one, I wanted to show the full one because it was my plat. And again, thanks so much to Hellstormer and Mr. Kevin Johnston for the moral support there. Okay, so watching the left window now, I get to the point where you see the skulls. Now, you have to push, I think it was that one, or that one there, and that's going to open this door here to get the yellow key. Now, we were a bit confused. We were trying to open doors when we should have been pushing keys, but you're kind of in panic mode when you get there because you know you're going to fucking die any second. So I want to show you what you do after you get that key, and then show you the nifty trick of grabbing the invulnerability once you've unlocked all the doors and the pathway is, well, as clear as it can be to the exit. So again, here we are both going down the right side. 2% health doesn't really help me here because I will die. I'm trying to kill myself, I suppose. Am I? Yeah. I mean, you could actually use, well, leave the rocket launcher till the later parts of this, but having it equipped like this, you need to clear out these enemies that are blocking those tight corners. And that's another very big tip I can give is the L2. I used to have it on auto run when I was share playing, but I found it way better, way more strategic and accurate to hold L2 when you sprint and then just release L2 when you want to walk. And this helps with cornering as well as tight platforms or thin platforms you have to walk down. So I highly recommend taking off auto run, but of course this is going to be your personal preference. Okay, let's see here, looking at both screens. Watch the left. No, I'm not going to make it that time. Let's have a look-see. So we got through 8 levels of Doom 2, which was absolutely awesome. Thanks again for that. And we shall be doing more of that very soon. And because now we can only get 2 people per share play, which is devastating, Hellstormer will be way better at Doom 2 because he's done all those levels on his own. What a legend. And for myself, I can help with Doom 1 and the first 8 levels now of Doom 2. And yeah, let us know what you need to do. Let us know your time zone, or let me know your time zone, but only from email, guys. mrrain2018@gmail.com, and we can get you on the list. And it's literally just first come, first serve, guys. So if someone emails me, then they're going to go on the list in that position, and they're going to be the next ones that we invite. And email prior to starting the session. But if there's no reply within half an hour or so, then we have to just go to the next one because we cannot be waiting a long time. But all that being said, I think we're coming up to it now. Oh, you also might have noticed that there's no game sound because I had the mic headset plugged into the controller, and that takes over all the sound. I mean, I could have plugged it into the port at the bottom there to get that sound, but there was a lot of chattering and stuff, and the game sound has to be way softer to hear that. So I just thought I'd do it like this, have some tunes in the background. Okay, so here we go. This is when we work in unison, I think. So on the right-hand side, you can see he's pushing the buttons, trying to open that door, which he's done, and then you get the red key right there. Then now you need to push the other buttons on the other side, one to open the doorway towards the exit and one to open the doorway to the invulnerability. Now you want to do the invulnerability first, because you want to grab that and run to the exit. See, that door there I'm trying to push on the left is not working, so obviously you're meant to be pushing the skulls. So let's try it. He's waiting on the right hand side. He's going to tell me when it opens, or he'll get into position shortly. Keep watching the right hand side. So I'm over there, as you can see on the right. Now I'm pushing buttons, and he's going to tell me when it opens. So I push the right pillar. Let's see which one I push. Front right, and that's opened it. Or he opened it. We did that at the same time, so I couldn't tell you which one opened that door. But if you watch the right-hand screen now, he almost makes it to the end. You turn to the right as you get to that room, and then drop down and open the door. Still looking in the right screen. All the way to the end, and the exit is right there. And what happened? Bang! Demon in the face. So unlucky. So now I've skipped to the successful run, and there was about 15, maybe even 20 minutes between that that cut and this cut. It's once you get so close like that, it's so difficult to get back there again because all the other enemies have spawned because it's taken you longer. So again, watching the right-hand side. Well, I think the left-hand side is when I go to the invulnerability. So he opens on the right-hand side. He opens the door, and then I come in on the left screen, take out some enemies, and then go straight away to the left hand side, grab the invulnerability, and then once you've got that, you pretty much sorted unless you get stopped by pinkies. So as you can see, watch the left hand side all the way through, and then I couldn't drop down because the pinky was below me stopping me, and I was like shit. But in the end, we got there. So take out that dude, and then you can actually go around this guy. But obviously I took a shot in the face there first. And there we have it. And that took me to my not so bad, as well as the bing completionist. Absolutely awesome. Alright guys, we're going to number 2 now. So as you might have imagined, we absolutely motor through these opening levels. This is the entryway. Probably does not need an introduction, I wouldn't think. There, done and dusted. Next one up is going to be... Oh, where's my levels? This is the Underhalls, I think it is. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Underhalls. Now, I was waiting on the left-hand side for the button to be pushed, but just didn't get there. That shotgunner took him out. If you're looking on the right-hand side. Very difficult. To even go through a door like that can be so difficult. I feel your pain, sir. Okay, so in we go. Now again, this one probably doesn't need much of an explanation. So I do skip ahead, just after showing you where to go. So watching the left-hand side now, or now the right-hand side. Go through here. See, he's cleared out some enemies. Now you can watch the left-hand side. And I do mess this up. I run off here, so I just made a little cut over here. There's the key right there. You can also go to the left over here, grab some shotguns, but obviously die. So watching the left hand side now, you can go into this door and obviously do the red door key over there. Don't forget about the shotgunner. There we go, smack that button. Then we're going to swing around to the left, where Mr. Hailstormer is now. Head down here, oh, into the barrels. But that's what you got to do. You just got to punch a hole through, and one of you will eventually get through. You can head down the left-hand hole over here, and then to the end, you're going to see a key at the end of that hallway. I left this one in because I think the successful run was this one. Yeah, all the enemies are gone because it was so close. Bang, blue key gotten. Now we just got to go to the right-hand side, open the door. I think I shoot Hailstormer in the back of the head now. Yeah, how unlucky was that? My bad, dude. And yeah, push the button and you're good to go. Okay, next one, the Gauntlet. Fun. Here it is right there. Okay, this one was a bit of a bitch, but if you manage to get past the first section, then the rest of it should be pretty easy. So the biggest problem here is the machine gunners, because they just own you from a distance. So yeah, watching the left-hand side, or now either side, the first key is going to be straight ahead of you through that tunnel. And it's just going to be sitting right there in the open. I think you watch the right-hand side now. I think he gets it. I'm unsure. Yeah, he's taking a shortcut there. Go, sir. No. So again, punching the hole. And you have to be quick. I do emphasize again that holding L2 to sprint and letting it go to walk is very useful. Well, I found it incredibly useful. More useful than when I had auto run on. As you will see in a second, there's a thin little walkway you got to get across here soon. And yeah, it's difficult if you're sprinting. I think if you watch the right hand side now, he gets the blue key. There she is. Now that's going to open up the door. If you watch the left screen now, it's going to open up the door to the left hand side. Well, you can open up the door. Then there's a button right in front of me here on the left. Right there. I'm just going to skip ahead. Oh, no, I didn't skip ahead because I think we go push it straight away. Watch the right screen. Oh, wrong direction. I've done that so many times. It's like, what the hell are you doing in this area? Okay, left screen and push the button. That is going to raise the platform over there to where Mr. Hellstormer is now. See, lots of guys here. It's worth taking the time to take out those guys because they're always going to shoot you a couple of times. And by the time you get to the point you want to be, you got like 4 health. Okay, watching the left-hand side. Oh, he does kill me now, yeah. Go, Hellstormer. Oh, see, that's the auto run, I think, there. As you turn to the left, it's just going to slide you out. But that's probably the lag's fault, not your fault. Okay, left screen, and we're into the teleporter. And now, you just got to take out those guys there. And again, this probably needs no introduction. But if you're trying to speedrun it, if you will, then if you're new to Doom, which is going to be difficult to be, I would assume, then this will be more than helpful. Also, I like making guides, so it's fine. So getting the red key right there is going to release the pink keys. Now you want to smash the right hand button here, not the left one like I did. Well, I missed them both there. If you smash the left one, then it's going to open up the imp enclosure, which you will see right there in front of me. So you want to go for the right hand one there, and then hopefully the lift is going to raise up. It's like a horror movie. Raise, 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 raise. Don't know how I got there, but the health over there and the boomstick definitely showed the way in the end. And that one's done. Next up is the focus. As you can see, you start off with your weapons that you had in the last level, as well as your health. So the shotgunners on the left here are brutal. It was so funny watching Hellstormer run in there and just get taken apart instantly. It's like, okay, there's someone on the left to shoot. And there's also going to be a lot of machine gunners. Oh, sorry, Hellstormer again. But this one wasn't too difficult. It didn't take us very long. No, John, you can't go in the red door with no keys. So watching, let's see, we're both in the same place pretty much. Watch the right-hand side now. Get to the end of the corridor. Go to the right. And then I follow him on the left screen now. I'm right behind him. We're a team. Then you can come through here and grab the blue key right over there. Thank you for playing. Now if you watch the right-hand screen, he's going to go to the door at the end of the corridor, then to the left, into the dark area. And you can see the key again straight away at the end of the hallway through a little hole. Now we just got to get there. I couldn't see if he was still there or not. Okay, watching the right screen now. He's going to clear out some enemies. And then I want to come in. Oh, we're together now. So, yeah. Left. I think I die as well now, do I? I'm trying to shoot the barrel. Yup, I peg right there. Okay, this might be the run. Watching the left-hand side now. I grab the armor. And then through the door, and then you stand on the box behind me. There's a small box in the corner. That's going to lower the lift right there. Jump up, grab the red key, then go into the teleporter. I should have shot the BFG straight away. I didn't know what shot me there, but I died. From the start, you want to head to the right straight away. Right in there. Okay, there's the key. So if you watch the right-hand side now, Mr. Hellstorm is going to go down and teleport himself up. I think, yep, he does manage to push the button right there as well. Awesome. And that is going to raise, if you watch the left screen now, all right, straight ahead of us. I think this pinky kills us both. Sneaky bastard. But no stress because it is right over here anyways. There we go. Focus done. Next up is the waste tunnels. Fun. This one, let me get my bearing. Yeah, it still was pretty difficult with these machine gunners and insta-death, but at least it gives you the boomstick from the start because, yeah, that just makes everything better. Now, if you watch the left-hand side mainly in this, I wasn't sure where to go myself, so I kind of got lost. Sorry, you watch the right-hand side, not the left-hand side. So, yeah, watching the right-hand side now, he's going to go up the lift, or up the platform, and then to the left-hand side, there's a door right there. I'm going to go in there and circle all the way to the right, and there's going to be a key sitting in there, as you will see in a second. So if you watch the left-hand screen now, peel around into the blue room, and through that doorway there, and there's going to be a key right there, red key gotten. So now there's a shortcut you can open up. Oh no, that's on the crusher, my bad, ignore me. So from here, if you watch the left-hand screen, if you go to the right, where I go now, there's actually 2 invisibilities and invulnerability, and then the last door on the right in here is actually a shortcut to, if you watch the right-hand screen, it's going to be right there. He's trying to open it there, but he'll open it the next time he goes around. I didn't know about it until he did it. So watching the right screen now, he's probably going to open up the doorway. Pure load time there. We were bitching and moaning about the auto swap. It fucking killed us so many times. Okay, watching the right-hand side now. Invulnerability, and then the door to the right, he's going to run straight through there, and he's going to finish it off for us. Very, very convenient place to have the invulnerability. So here we have to hit the switch, which is going to be on the left-hand side if you're watching the right-hand side screen, and it's going to raise that platform and open that door, and he's got it. Boom. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, next up is going to be the crusher. Wow, okay, this was fun. So watching the right-hand side now, ignore the left, because I don't know where the hell I was going. Right-hand side, you got to get down the lift, and then wait for the lift to raise up again, and jump to that platform that he's facing. You'll see now, right there on the right-hand side. I fail, and I think, yeah, I stopped him, I think. But I've skipped ahead now to when he successfully made that jump. Smash that button. And that's going to lower the platform here for the blue key. Thank you. Then from here, we go to the right from the starting point through the blue door. And this is when it gets very hairy. Holy cow. It was so difficult because there's just so many bunched up enemies. It's very much, yeah, again, ignore the left-hand side. Watch the right-hand side. If the enemies get bunched up in here, it's absolutely fucking crazy. And you have to take the time to actually kill them. Otherwise, they're just going to give you so much trouble and reduce your health to nothing. Now there's some armor to the right or some ammo, but if you're watching the top screen, or the top screen, Jesus, right hand screen, he's on the right path. I am completely lost, so I just watched where he was for a second. To the end of the corridor to the left. Now there was some serious strategy involved with us here, because the 3 revenants, they just destroy you, and you have to walk along a fairly thin platform, if you will. And it was very difficult. So I'm going to show you watching the right hand screen now, guys. He's taking out the machine gunners, sniping them with the shotty, and then around here, as you take the next corner to the left, then you're going to be facing 3 revenants. Now I want to skip ahead from this point to the successful run. So we're in this room again, watching the right hand screen. We're going up the lift, both of us together. It's the only time we actually coordinated it, because it is good to be apart rather than together. But at this point, as we enter this room, what Hellstorm is going to do is stay by the door and draw that fire from the revenants. And look how well this worked. Awesome idea there, dude. So watching the right hand side, he's staying, and I'm going ahead. Now if you watch the left hand side, as I round this corner, you can see they're shooting at him, not me. Which was awesome, because I had 16% health and I wouldn't have lasted at all. So heading up this here, and if you have auto run on there, then you're screwed. Just got the red key right there. Red key done. Next, from the start, you want to head to the right once again. Come on. Where am I going? I think I'm going the wrong way. Up the lift we go. Then to the right, instead of down the hallway, there is a red door right on the right-hand side. That's going to introduce you to Mr. Hell Knight, which kills us both. Whack. So again, I'm going to skip ahead to a successful run on this, which is going to be, watch the left-hand side now. All the way through there. That guy was just eluding me heavily. So you open this door, it brings up a big area. I run all the way around and push this button and grab the yellow key. And then I think I die fairly quickly. But now there's a shortcut you can open. Watch the right hand side, guys. Keep watching the right hand side because I didn't know about the shortcut. Although it did tickle a bit of a memory. Okay, so from the start, he's going to go to the left and open that door right there. And it's going to pull you out in this big room straight away. Then it's as simple as going to the right as you enter this room. And the door's going to be right next to you. Here we go, he's inside. Push the button, that's going to open the yellow door. Well, it's going to expose the yellow door. Now again, from the start, head to the left through the shortcut, watching the right hand screen. And right over here, next to that shortcut, is going to be the yellow door. So that route is pretty damn quick and pretty damn awesome. And he gets it there. Nice. Crush it done. Next one is dead simple in both meanings of the word because obviously there's loads of death, but also all you have to do is kill all the enemies, and I say that all you have to do. Now, what I didn't really do on the left-hand side, I didn't realize it was best to open up all the outskirts. So go around and push all the buttons on the outside walls. So that's going to open up even a bigger square area, and that's going to make your life a lot easier. You have to kill all the enemies in here, and then all the spider demons as well, Arachnotrons. Are they Arachnotrons? I think so. But once you've killed them all, keep an eye on the centerpiece. There's a block, as you can see there on the left-hand side. That screen I just walked past there, that button. Keep a watch on that. When you've killed enough of these enemies or killed them all, a little step is going to raise and you can actually get to that step. Now, there is a glitch where if you kill too many enemies, it goes up twice. And then it's glitched. You have to restart the level. I think was that it there? I think I did show the glitch there. Can't see it for long enough. No, I'm still waiting for the small step to raise. Keep your eye on the middle section. Once we've killed enough dudes, it's just going to automatically go up. There's no button, there's nothing like that. And again, you probably know this from playing this. Okay, still no raised platform. So there's more guys to murderlate. And they come so thick and fast. And there's loads of ammo there around the outskirts. That's probably what I would do now, doing this again, is stick on the outside. But once you got invulnerability, or sorry, the invisibility, you start off right there anyway with a boomstick. You can take out most enemies. But of course the rocket launcher and plasma gun help as well. Okay, I think we're getting down to the last monster. Let's see what happens in the middle. It's still not up. Waiting, waiting. There it is. You can see the step up. Oh, it's not there yet. You can see it. I thought it was. It looks like it is. Oh, it is. There it is. So all we have to do is go into the middle now. I skipped a bit ahead there. And we both go charging for the center and finish it off right there. Okay, tricks and traps. The final one we did. This is level 8, as you can see. This one was very confusing if you don't know where to go. But very, I wouldn't say very easy. This middle section gets just so crowded with enemies. So watch the right-hand screen all the time now, guys. He knows where to go. So find the room with the Hell Knights. Get the invulnerability, and behind the cyber demon over there is going to be the first key, and I think he does get it. Just behind him, sitting right there. Get him, there we go. Yellow key. So again, only watching the right hand side, guys. I'm just doing tits up on the left. So from there, I think it's the first left. Oh, I'm not even going to say left and right. It's a circle, a circled room with doors all the way around. So there's obviously the yellow door. So watching the right-hand side, he grabs the red key. Fairly simple right there. You can jump back down here, kill yourself. There's probably a way back, but I have no idea. So again, keep watching the right-hand side. He's going to go into... Which door does he go into? You see, it just gets chaotic over here. So he's going to go into that teleporter. It's going to put you over here. And that teleporter is going to put you right back at the beginning. I think it was the beginning. The red door is right there. So this is the exit. Now if you fail getting here, look how close this was. Damn pinky. So now watching the right hand side, guys. Go into the cocodemon ones. The area they come out of. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Then right over there, there's a teleporter. And that's going to put you in the room with the exit. And it's done. There we go. So now I'm going to give you a quick explanation on how the Shareplay works. So start a normal Shareplay, and I have already invited the people. Then click on Shareplay again. And once that's connected, click on Shareplay again, and then say give controller to friend, and then choose play game together. Then controller given to the visitor, but not the one you're holding, so you can both be in there. Load up Doom or Doom 2, go to the co-op section, and you are away. Local multiplayer co-op nightmare on the way. Alright guys, a bit of information about the Shareplay. Now I've got a list of emails of everyone that wants help with this. Now all we can really do is I'll email everyone on the list and tell you a time a couple of hours before we actually start Shareplaying, most likely on a Tuesday or Thursday evening, and it'll have to be first come first serve. You must understand that we can't wait for people to join, or I'll be there in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Whoever is online PSN and ready to go, we'll just join the party and we'll smash that out. Now, if you said you were going to join and you couldn't get in, don't stress about it. The list is going to get smaller. People are going to be finishing this and we will eventually get to you, but please be patient because there are a lot of people that want it. And I do have a preferential order. So people that emailed me yesterday, I'm going to email first before people that potentially email me today. So there is a hierarchy, but obviously I will email everyone at the same time. And if those particular people join, then I know they need to go first. Sounds confusing, but I've got it all worked out already. So again, I might have mentioned before that I can help with the whole of Doom 1 and Hellstormer can help with Doom 2, but I can do the first 8 levels of that now. And I can also just have a guide open looking at the speed run and we can try other ones. Other thing is, please remember, if you're being the host on Shareplay, then we are the ones who are going to have the serious lag. So you need to be fairly skilled at Doom. If you're a newcomer to Doom, which I don't think I've ever heard of one, then this is going to be almost impossible. You have to know your way around the stages. You have to know the ins and outs of Doom and Doom 2 as well. Now, that being said, if you want me to do it on my own or attempt it on my own, what I mean is, if you give me your signing details, like 100% of my customers have done over the last pretty much year for days gone, they give me their signing details, I sign in, complete the challenge, upload the data, and all is good to go. Now, if you wanted to give me your signing details, I could sign in as you on my PS. I could host a game with Hellstormer, and we can both do it. And that would be awesome because then it is a guaranteed success of the levels that we've done. And we'll have to talk more about that because I might have to charge for the sign-in details one because that's my full-time job now and that's what I do. That's just the way it is. But the free sessions we will definitely be having on the Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that is going to bring us to the end, guys. Remember, if you're having trouble with any game at all, you can email me from the description about any game. I've helped so many people get so many trophies already. I think I'm up to 467, or was that last time? I'll have to check that out. But I've helped lots of people, lots of smiley faces with all their trophies and platinums. And also, again, just to reiterate, you can email me from the description about Doom, all things Doom, and the not-so-bad trophies, which also come with it, which are so difficult to do. I really hope they would do something different with it, with the update, but that just wasn't the case. So once again, guys, please smash the like button if you are enjoying the content, and subscribe if you really are. So once again, I want to say cheers for watching, and I want to catch you on the next one.